Okay, let's do this. Many of you have already requested about this video for a few weeks now, and here it is. So in this video, I'm going to give you my picks for this Black Friday Cyber Week sale, whatever it's called. You know, we all want to get some good deals on stuff that we've been saving to get. So in this video, I'm going to show you some free plugins that you can grab right now. I'm going to talk about audio plugins deals, but also instruments, so virtual instruments deals, and also sample libraries deals. So let's get started because I have a lot to show you. The first plugin I want to talk about today is the Gothos EQ. I've already done a full video about this. Feel free to check this out. I was in love with this plugin since it came out, since I first tried it, and it's a beautiful plugin. I also talked about this on my favorite mastering plugins video that I just released. This is a plugin that can be used in so many things. You can use it on individual channels, you can use it for mastering, but since I made my review, quite a few things have changed. So now, apart from the regular Gothos EQ, Gothos also has another version that's the Gothos Master. So this is optimized for mastering application. The algorithm is fine-tuned so that it can give you the best sonic result. In a nutshell, what it does is it figures out what frequencies are wrong and they won't be pleasing to a human ear, and what frequencies it needs to boost, and it does this automatically, and it's very easy to set up. You cannot really mess things up with this EQ. I'm not going to do examples for every one of these things that I'm going to show you here today, but let me show you very quickly what Gothos Master can do on a master. And it does all of this in real time. So many times I just add it when I'm beginning a mastering session because this will give me a really good starting point. And then we have Gothos Live. This is when latency is important. I think this has like 2 milliseconds of latency. So when you want to do something live with Gothos, this is the version to go for. Right now, Gothos is 40% off. Check it out. I'm going to try and have links to pretty much everything that I'm going to show you here today. This video is brought to you by Sound Theory. So thank you so much, Sound Theory, for supporting the channel. Let's move on to the next one. Now, the next thing is my first free plugin on this list, and this is the little tube from Waves. And this is going to be free just for today. Make sure you grab this plugin. There's no reason not to grab it. Sounds phenomenal. I tried it on individual channels, but in this case, I'm going to show you a very quick example on a master, and it sounds really good. Check it out. So it can really add saturation, harmonics, but it can also increase the perceived loudness and make your track fuller. Go grab it. I'm not going to dwell too much on this. And while we're talking Waves, I know they have quite a few deals right now. So if you wanted my personal picks there, I would suggest you watch my 5 golden tips for mixing vocals video. I'm going to link it right here. And basically in this video, you will see all my picks from Waves for vocals especially. So the C6, the Kramer tape, our Vox, the Abbey Road chambers, the CLA 76, the CLA 2A. I'm going to have links down below, but go watch this video, see how I use these plugins, and if you like them, right now is the time to grab them. So we just had a free plugin already. Now I'm going to show you the first sample library for this video, and this is a sample library that many of you told me about when I did my choirs video, my favorite choirs video. I'm gonna link it right here, and this is the Eric Whittaker choir from Spitfire Audio. Many of you told me, oh, you should have included in this video, and yes, you were right. I mean, I cannot include all the libraries on a video, otherwise it would be like hours long, but this is now on sale, so if you were looking to get this, have a listen. What I really like about this library is the clash. Really nice and eerie. I love these ones. And then, of course, amazing staccatos. Really nice and powerful. Now, this is the first library that I want to talk about from Spitfire. But there's also another one that I would totally suggest you check it out, and this is the Zimmer Percussion. I'm going to make a video about my favorite percussions, and spoiler alert, this library is going to be in this video. It's really amazing, it's really cinematic, and it's now on offer. So okay, I'm going to get carried away, so I'm going to stop there. I don't need to say anything more. Amazing library, check it out. It's on offer, and these things don't go on offer frequently. That's why I tried to compile a list of things that I would get, because many of them I also got on Black Friday sales. The next offer that I think is really, really worth it is the Arturia stuff. So both their instruments, so V Collection and the FX Collections. And I've already talked about this. I'm a huge fan of the Arturia CS80V and many, many more. But this collection is a must-have in my opinion. I use it all the time. It's just beautiful. The sounds are amazing. I have a real Prophet 10 here, but I still sometimes use a Prophet from Arturia. Yeah, they're really amazing instruments. Very quickly, CS80. Just a preset that I've created. Feel free to copy the settings if you're interested. And from the FX Collection, I think it's some of the best plugins out there in my opinion. I absolutely love the disc tube culture from Arturia. I'm a big fan of the Culture Vulture. I've been using this for ages in studios, and I think I should get one at some point. I love the thermionic culture stuff, and this is a really, really cool plugin. If you haven't checked it out, I absolutely suggest you check it out, and right now it's on offer with the FX Collection. And another favorite of mine is the Spring reverb that they make, again with the FX Collection. I love the Diode 609. I mean, this of course models the famous Neve 33609. I'm very familiar with this sound. Now I'm going to show you a library that I bought on a Black Friday as well, but it wasn't actually this one, it was the symphonic choirs. But this is the Hollywood choirs. I talked about this library on my favorite choirs video. This is on offer right now, so I'm gonna play very quickly. This has a word builder so you can create your own words. And like I've said on the other video, you can never have enough choirs. So in my opinion, just get it. It's amazing. And there's a lot of stuff on offer with East West right now, but these are my picks. I would totally check out Forbidden Planet. I've made a video. I'm just gonna play something. I was blown away with this library. Watch the video if you want to learn more about it. The next thing that's on offer is a shameless plug, and these are my own instruments. It's a Synthwave Bundle that includes the modern 80s drum kit and the Claps Vault. I mean, my instruments are extremely affordable, I think, so I rarely do offers, but in this case, I decided to have an offer for Black Friday. By getting the Synthwave Bundle, you get both instruments, and these are going to be on offer for a limited time. Check out my website for details. These run on Highland Sonic SE, so let's have a listen. Basically, the idea with these instruments is to get a great sound with minimum effort. It has all the sources, all the controls, so that you can get to an amazing sound. I'm going to start dry, and then we're going to start adding the sauces. reverb, gated, reverse, punch for the entire drum kit. Now let's add the claps. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Check it out. And if you decide to grab a copy, you're really supporting the channel. So thank you so much. These are some of my favorite plugins out there, and they're all on offer. They are the Baby Audio plugins. You know that I love them. I've done many videos about Baby Audio plugins, and that's for a good reason. I love them and I use them. So if I had to pick, if you really had to pick, because I know they have a bundle, I would go for the spaced out reverb and delay and the crystalline reverb. Very quickly, I'm going to play something through them.
Don't you think like that, I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe me, don't you be like that, I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me.
And then crystalline, again, I've made a video about this, so let me play this. This is an incredibly powerful and very forward-thinking reverb.
Don't you think like that, I will love you endlessly.
With a ducker.
If you don't believe.
These plugins are really exceptional, okay? You can't go wrong with any Baby Audio plugins, actually. Next, a company that completely fell off my radar for a while, but I've been blown away with their plugins, and I already talked about their EQ on my favorite mastering EQs video. I'm going to make a dedicated video about these plugins, but basically they have a Muse style compressor and a massive passive style mastering EQ, and they sound phenomenal. And right now they're on offer. So let me show you very quickly. This is the Muse compressor. I mean, I love the sound of this compressor. And then, of course, there's the massive passive style EQ that they make. They're on offer, check them out, download the demo. Right now you can save some cash on them. Then we have offers from Isotope, and many of you have been asking me, oh, why don't you mention Isotope on any of your videos? Do you hate them? No, I absolutely love them, but it just hasn't happened. So there you go. This is Ozone 10. I think it's a brilliant tool, and right now is on offer. That's what I would pick from Isotope. I really like the new impact mode on this plugin. It's very well thought out. It can really add some punch to your material. Who doesn't know Isotope Ozone? You know, if you wanted to get this, I think right now is the time. I never use the automatic stuff, to be honest with you. It does have some stuff where you can just run a wizard and it just gives you a result. I never do this. But the tools that are inside Ozone are absolutely fantastic. Next, I have another free plugin to mention, and this is the little Radiator from SoundToys. I've been using this plugin since it came out, and actually I upgraded to the full version after using this for a while. I also bought my SoundToys plugins during a Black Friday sale, and I never regretted it. They almost never go on sale, I don't know, but basically I got them on Black Friday, and if you want to grab them, right now is the time. The price is excellent in my opinion, and these are amazing plugins, and they recently updated them to VST free. And I'm very happy about this. Little Radiator, I use it for vocals, I use it for bass. Sometimes if I want to add a little bit of mid-range so that the notes cut through. And it's great because you can blend it in if you want to. Yeah, Little Radiator, it's free, get it now. One thing that, you know, it's been used so much in contemporary pop productions right now is the little altar boy, and this is included in their bundle. So check this out, you will instantly recognize the sound.
love you forever. If you don't believe in me, don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe in me, don't you be like that? I will love you forever.
You know, if you want this kind of sound, this is the sound. And of course, SoundToys makes some of the best plugins out there. You know, I think the bundle is a must. SoundIron also have amazing deals right now, and my favorite picks, my absolute essential picks would be the Apocalypse Percussion Ensemble, which I have loaded right here. Let's play it. Spoiler alert, this is also going to my favorite cinematic percussion video that I'm going to do at some point. Make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss this video. The second library from SoundIron that I would totally pick would be the Venus Choir, and I've talked about this again on my video about my favorite choirs. I'm just gonna play it. It's a fantastic choir and the price is really good. I paid a lot of money when this came out to buy it, okay? And you know, sometimes people get upset with Black Friday and they're like, oh, you know, this consumerism, and I totally agree, but sometimes you can really save money. And when I bought this, I spent a lot of money, and right now for Black Friday, it's heavily reduced, so you can save some money if you want a good choir library. Why not? Next, we have quite a few offers from Sonox, and I actually bought my first Sony Oxford plugins back when I was using the PowerCore, so I've been using them maybe 20 years now, can't really remember, but they've been around for ages, and so many engineers swear by them, and there's a good reason. So I would suggest you check them out. This is the Inflator. It's one of my favorite plugins. If you want to get one, I would suggest you get the Inflator because it's really good. Let me show you how it sounds very quickly. I'm not gonna go too much into this. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know this plugin and how amazing it is. You know, I'm not gonna make a review on Inflator, but let me know if you want me to. Next, we have offers from Black Salt Audio, and I've done videos for quite a few of their plugins. Honestly, if I had to really choose one, I would go for Low Control, because this is one of the plugins that I've been using a lot. And it's so easy to use. That's what I like about their plugins. It's very easy to get to a sound that otherwise would take me a long time to create. So this is a plugin that I use to get some nice, assertive, big low end, and also control my dynamics of the low end as well. So check it out. Use with caution, of course, like with any plugin that does low end, but it sounds amazing. Links down below. The next one is another free plugin that I think you should all get. I talked about this on another video as well, and this is the LoFi Piano from Steinberg. This also works in Highland Sonic SE like my own instruments. Completely free. Go grab it. Why not? Let me show you. Beautiful. Just go grab it. It's free. I'm going to have links down below. And there are quite a few deals when it comes to Steinberg as well. I would totally suggest that you check out the Absolute Collection. Now, the price that this comes for Black Friday and all these things is kind of crazy. I would say that even just for Highland 6, this is totally worth the price of admission. So I just have Highland 6. This is how I created my own instruments, by the way. You can do so many things with Highland 6. It's such a deep instrument. Totally underrated, in my opinion. when somebody comes to me and says, okay, what's the one instrument that nobody knows about that, is super powerful and you will never live without it? It would be Highland 6. Not many people know about this, but if you know, you know. So Highland 6, you can create your own instruments. It has wavetable, it has granular, it has, virtual analog synthesis. Everything is in this instrument. And of course, that's just part of the equation. There are so many other things in Absolute Collection from Steinberg. Then there's Wavelab as well. Wavelab, if you're serious about mastering, I would suggest you check it out. Price is really phenomenal. And Dorico, if you're into notation. I use notation software and I've completely switched to Dorico after many years of using another program. Next, a plugin that quite a few of you have been asking me why I never talk about Waves Factory plugins, but I use tons of plugins. I use hundreds and hundreds of plugins every day, and Track Spacer is one of my favorite Waves Factory plugins ever. It's a plugin that allows you to basically make space for your vocals, for like a very important instrument in your mix, and it works amazingly. So basically, you take your vocal, you send it, let's say, on your guitar bus, and you sidechain this plugin to your vocal, and then it creates a really nice space for your vocals only when the vocals are present. Of course, you can do this with dynamic EQ, but this is a little bit more detailed, so I love this tool. And right now, it's on offer. So there you go, my friends. This is my own personal compilation of free plugins, but also great offers when it comes to instrument sample libraries and audio plugins. It goes without saying, shop responsibly, don't spend your money on things you don't need. I'm not here to promote that, but if you had any of these in your shopping list and you wanted to get them and you've been saving from them, this is the right time to do it because you can save some hard-earned cash. I'm going to try and have links down below for everything that I showed you here today. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, my friends. I really appreciate your viewership and for being here. Have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!